Hey everybody, welcome to our YouTube channel. My name is Glenn Tompkins, Senior Instructor here at VectorVest. Love bringing these videos to your attention. So, you know something? Let's get right into the software. As I look at the home page, man, it's just so much red. And a lot of people are asking me the question, so when does this end? It doesn't end until it ends. The market is going to go down until it stops going down and it starts going up. So instead of me trying to guess at where the market is going to finally stop falling and start to run back up from a bottom fishing perspective, why not let a system like VectorVest do all of the work and I just have to sit back and look for some certain things. So this video is going to talk about what we use to determine when the market is looking for a bottom, and then I'm going to give you some things to look for to actually see if a bottom is happening. So when we start right here on our home page, we've got two indicators from a market timing perspective, which are ideally utilized to help you notate where a market is looking for a bottom. The two indicators are the buy to sell ratio, or BSR. This indicator looks at the overall health of the market. There's nobody out there that will give you the overall health of the market. When this indicator gets to a level of 0.20, the market is starting to look for a bottom. Is it there yet? Well, today it's at 0.28. It's getting close. So when we get to that 0.20 level or below, the market is actually looking for a major bottom. Now, there's times when the market has pulled back up prior to getting down to that level of 0.20, and many times the market will go up for a few days before it starts to go back down again. But when we get to that level of 0.20 or below, the market is starting to look for a major bottom. Now, that's one indicator. The next indicator is the MTI, or market timing indicator. Now, this indicator looks at three indicators, price, RT, and BSR, into one indicator, and it is cast on the VectorVest scaling between 0 and 2. When the MTI gets to a level of 0.60, the market's looking for a major bottom. Where are we? 0.64. So when I ask the question, is it time for bottom fishing? Folks, it's time to get ready, but we're not quite there yet. So those two indicators help me to not have to guess of where a market bottom is or anything like that. I have the ability to let the system work for me. Now let's take a look at this. Let's go to a market timing graph. Now, a market timing graph looks at something called the VVC, or the VectorVest composite. We look at over 9,000 stocks and track their move in this indicator shown in candlesticks. This gives me a real feel of what the major market's move is, not just the S&P or the Dow or the Qs or the Russell 2000. It's looking at everything encapsulated into one indicator, that VVC, to give me a real feel of what's going on in the market. We can clearly see that from this high that happened back into, let's go here, this high that happened back in November 9th of 2021. Since that time, boy, has the market been going down overall. We've been bearish since that time. Now, have we had some bull runs? Absolutely. Have we had times where the market hit a bottom during that time? Absolutely. So what I've put on the graph is that MTI and the buy to sell ratio, and I can draw lines here on the MTI when it gets to a level of 0.60, and of course on the buy to sell ratio when it gets to a level of 0.20. I want you to see how the market reacts after those levels where the market is looking for a bottom. Here's a date line. Boom. Market hit a level of support. That's another good thing. Hit a level of support. The buy to sell ratio was right at a value of 0.17, and the MTI was at a value of 0.45. Both below those points. And what did the market do? It rose. But because we're still overall in a bearish move in the market, the run wasn't very long. But did that give you an opportunity to go buy stocks long? Absolutely. Could you have made good money bottom fishing at that time? Absolutely. Here's another time coming off another level of support where the buy to sell ratio was at a level of 0.22 and the MTI at 0.57. Right at those levels, coming off of a level of support. What did the market do? Boom, ran. Was that a good opportunity? Yes. And did you have an opportunity to make some money? Absolutely. So time and time again, the most recent opportunity was coming off of this low where the MTI was at a level of 0.38 and the buy to sell ratio is 0.004, further below those levels. And what did the move do? It was a lot bigger move. So the further below those values, the stronger the move to the upside, the rebound will be. Where do we sit right now? Well, as of right now, as of September 6th, what happens? The MTI at 0.63, the buy to sell ratio 0.28, not quite there, but I'm telling you, if it goes further than those levels, the rebound will be really big and give you a great opportunity to bottom fish. Now, let's talk about something else. Let's come back to this level here, where the market bounced off of that, 0.20, 0.60. What do you want to look for when the market rebounds? You want to look for a good up day. Boom. How about we had a nice up day coming off this level of support, followed through? That's the day that you get in. So you look for a big up day. We call it the blast off. 2, you want follow through. And then number 3, you know what else I want to look for? I want to look for our fastest indicator, the primary wave, to give us an up call. How about it gave me an up call prior to the move on the big blast off day, primary wave up, follow through? Was that a good opportunity to make some money in bottom fish? Absolutely. Now this, because it's the fastest signal, it will give you some whipsaws to and fro throughout the day or throughout some time. But let's go back to where we are right now. How about this most recent pull up here? Nicely below, the MTI was at 0.49. The buy to sell ratio is 0.12. Primary wave went up. Look at that. We had a big up day, a little bit of follow through. The market fell back down and leveled out a little bit. We got a down call, another up call, another up call. Look at the blast off, look at the follow through, look at the run up. Folks, that's what it's all about. So from the perspective of, is it time to bottom fish? Not yet, but get ready, get close. And people are going to say, well, you're going to tell us this stuff after the fact. I'm telling it to you now. I'm telling you guys to be prepared and be ready to go. So with that, folks, this video is over. And until the next time, see ya.